Ahí. Y perfecto. Bueno. Ay, estuvo muy rápido. Perfecto. Directamente varón que el varón es el que estaba allí en misiones secundarias. Pero quiero avanzar. Ahora tenemos que ir a Belén. Es nuestro amigo el varón, que no quedó muy bien. Pero bueno. Pero le ayudamos bastante al varón. Vete. Que está moviendo el varón, tú. Se lo toma con ese acento.
Need to talk to you.
About?
Uma, he venido para llevarme.
Uma, gonna take him with me.
Gotta ask the Baron's permission. Thing is, he ain't here.
Not about to ask for anything. I'm telling you. You can try to stop me. But that'd be an error. A mortal one.
Think you got me shaking in my boots?
Va a ver si no te
You
mato.
sure as hell should be.
Es que me encanta, te lo juro.
Cripple's not worth no blood. See the groom. He ought to be glad to give him up. Bugger's been eating from the feed bags. And a pleasant journey to you both.
Thank you kindly.
Fuck's on a lot of you.
¿Qué está arriba? Ah, no.
I'm taking Uma.
There ain't a...
Joder, la pasada
Sergeant
vez.
Hartle said I could.
Bring him back though, won't you? Be awful dull without him.
He encontrado otra diversión.
Find something else to laugh at. I don't know. Catch some frogs and shove straws up their asses.
Huh? That one of your Witcher games?
Witcher version's different. Don't make me show you. Open the door. Now.
Now. Misión fallida. ¿Cómo?
Hey, little guy.
Fue como ya falló una misión principal.
This here's Roach.
Qué feo es tú.
She'll take us to Kaer Morhen. Well, come on. What the? Quit playing around. Let's go.
No entiendo por qué me ha puesto misión fallida. A ver si tengo al bicho este. ¡Qué susto, coño! Sí.
Looks like we got company. Nilfgaardian battle mounts. What do you want?
The Emperor's displeased with you.
Oh, qué pena.
Then he ought to ask somebody else for help.
The Emperor does not ask anyone for anything. You will ride with us to Vitsima.
Sure about that?
Don't even try.
Fine. Lead the way.
Huísima, un día
And the
después.
Third Army will sweep in from the west to take Bangli.
If I may, Your Imperial Majesty, Our spies report that the garrison at Bangleen consists almost wholly of mercenaries.
Bribery, then.
We stand to lose exactly no men in battle.
Yo, que da mucha
And we
pena el
stand to
bichito
lose
este.
less time. Very well. Give the orders. Then set sail.
Hombre,
As you wish. At once.
ahora está trabajando para esta gente.
Your Imperial Majesty, Yennefer.
Oh, qué pena de bicho, de verdad.
I did not have you brought here for an exchange of courtesies. Report.
Vuestros deseos son
As you
órdenes.
wish, Your Majesty. Ciri. Well, this man is the key to finding her.
I give you 3 solid leads. Trails as fresh as morning dew. The aid of my spies and my court sorcerers.
Ah, este
Yet
es el
in my
padre
daughter's
biológico de
stead, you bring me this monstrosity? I hope you have more to say. For your sake.
Listen, I'm looking for a needle in a haystack. A needle that at any moment can...
It's a difficult task, I know this. What of it? Listen to me. I rule the largest empire the world has ever known. I wage a war against the North, command men in tens of thousands, while at home the trade corporations and nobles seek to depose me. You cannot expect me to pity you the difficulty of your task.
Sé dónde estaba Ciri lo que
I
hizo.
pursued those leads you gave me. Ciri first reappeared in Skellige with a mage, an elf. Yen knows more.
The Wild Hunt tracked them down, found them there. They were forced to flee to Velen.
Where they were separated. Ciri spent some time with a local warlord, a self-styled baron
Yes, I know my vassals.
who helped her get to Novigrad, where Ciri crossed some of the city's underworld bosses. She had to flee, went back to Skellige, ran into her elf companion there.
And into the Wild Hunt. Again. Ciri and the elf fled, out to sea this time. Their boat returned to shore the next day, with only him on board.
The information appears of little use, though at least it seems you kept busy.
This monstrosity might well be your daughter. Its body is the product of a curse. Someone hides inside it.
Can you lift this curse?
I've done a great deal of research, made inquiries, but to lift it I would need to know the words used to cast it, and that...
The fiel Elen, Kedmil Fali. Gladiv Dorn Eptened Bandro Ithne Iacus.
¿Qué cojones?
Dandelion told me. Ciri talked to him about it.
At last,
Coño,
you
Jaquier.
provide a pleasant surprise. Lady Yennefer, my question stands.
Yes. I believe I can. But I
The
must...
details do not interest me. Geralt, you've achieved precious little, yet admittedly more than the bumblers in my spy corps.
Ah, ¿me da dinero?
I give you half the promised reward. You will receive the other when you bring me Ciri.
4.000. ¡Hostia! A ver, yo no pretendo traérsela a este pibe. Vamos a decir.
Wouldn't count on that happening.
That was no request, it was an order, Geralt. And I advise you well, do not disobey me. This audience is over. Till the next.
Le anulamos la maldición al bichito este. Me da pena, ¿eh? Vamos a pedirle perdón.
Yen, what happened back there in Skellige?
Please, Geralt. There's nothing left to say.
Yen,
No more.
Está
Please.
enamorado, Jen.
could have used some of that famous biting wit of yours. Where'd it disappear to? I mean, you were meek as a novice at Aretusa called into the dean's office.
I merely know when I can indulge my pride and when I must swallow it. Unlike some others, I know.
Ah, I see. So you show your claws to me because I'm a lowly witcher, but...
Do you really wish to do this now, Geralt? We can fight another time, in another place, where the walls have no ears.
So, how do we lift Uma's curse?
We must take him to Kaer Morhen. Oh, and Geralt, forgive me, but I'm unable to teleport you, Uma, and Roach, so...
Don't worry, we'll ride there. Never did like
Nunca me gusta el
teleporting.
teletransporte.
Take care of yourself.
Wait. Here. Probably better if you keep it.
Of course. I'm off.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that
Uma, el hombre más feo del mundo.
the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
Vale. Una semana más tarde. ¿Qué pasa? Sardinilla, sardinilla. Ah, la ha hecho la...
Forktails this close to the fortress? Someone's been slacking off.
Qué bonito es el puto videojuego, tío. Ah, que empezamos.
Well, look for the wind. Been away quite a
Otro
while.
Witcher.
Too long.
And your journey, how was it?
Calm, if you don't count the forktail that flew over our heads a few miles back. Passenger got a little restless.
What have we here? Multiple deformities. Eyes, ears, nostrils, a hair lip. And is this...
Qué tranquilo, hombre.
Now, calm down. Yennefer was right on one count. Thing sure isn't pretty.
Porque está tan sucio.
Don't look all that nice yourself. How'd you get so dirty?
Huh? Ah, this. I was mixing some lime for the mortar. Need to patch up the walls before they crumble.
Lot of work for one person. Lambert and Eskel not willing to help? Don't see the sense in it?
No. Yennefer found more important things for them to do.
Yen's here already?
And how?
You two argue?
Geralt, I understand she's a... well, how do I put this? Emancipated, strong-willed woman. But do manners count for nothing? She teleports in, not even a nice to see you. Jumps right into a, we've a curse to lift, there's this to do and that. So Eskel and Lambert get going. Then she went to the guest room to rearrange things. Through the bed, off the balcony.
Era una buena cama.
Shame. That was a good bed.
Said the same myself. Solid oak frame, down mattress. Triss always said she... Ah, now I see.
It's either that, or Yen really hates oak furniture.
¿Dónde está todo el mundo?
So where is everyone?
Eskel's hunting forktails. Gotta nip that infestation in the bud. And since Yennefer needs to distill some ingredients from their organs, well, like they say, 2 birds, 1 stone. Lambert's still in the keep, preparing to venture into the mountains to enrich the phylactery with elemental power.
And Yen?
Assembling a megascope. Wanted my help running around with some chirping contraption, searching for something. But I'm too old for that nonsense.
I should let her know I'm here.
If you say so, but don't go thinking she'll throw her arms around you.
¿Qué no dice? Habla con Lambert sobre viajar. Encuentra que ayudar a la casa. Ah. Pues bueno. Vale. también indica el juego bien. Creo. Bueno, no pone ninguno opcional, así que habrá que hacer las 3. Me gusta este sitio. Sí que está lejos. Ah. Aquí está Lambert. A ver, Lambert no lo conocemos.
Brewing potions?
No.
¿Otro hechicero?
Booze from
Alcohol.
potato peels.
Sí.
For my welcome back feast?
Actually, more like my farewell feast. Haven't heard? Madame Sorceress has requested I fortify the phylactery with power from the Circle of Elements. Says it's essential to lifting the curse from that monstrosity of yours.
Esa monstruosidad podría ser Siri.
Realize that monstrosity, as you put it, might be Ciri.
Yeah, I heard.
Mind showing a bit of sympathy?
I call him like I see him. That's how I am.
Irritante.
Irritating, you mean?
Thought you liked people with bitchy streaks.
So long as they're women.
Then you found the best of them. Enough about that. The Circle of Elements awaits.
Eso digo yo.
Don't sound too thrilled about all this.
I'm not. You know the trek to the Circle's no walk in the park. In more ways than one.
Let me go with you.
Well, might have more spring in my step with the famous white wolf at my side. So, you ready?
Venga.
No reason to wait. Let's go.
Oh, meant to tell you. Can't get to the Circle through the mountains. Rockslide blocked the pass last spring.
Espérate. Estoy a nivel 19, tú.
So we approach from the pond side, like when we did the trial of the medallion?
Exactly. Remember the way?
Not easily forgotten, that.
He who returns with his medallion will prove himself worthy and may set off on the path.
Vesemir ever hear you impersonate him? Savola's breach. Still haven't patched it up?
Vesemir'd like to. Doesn't bother me, though. Not expecting anyone to lay siege, and this way I got a shortcut to the pond.
Wow.
Shame those Salamandra assassins didn't punch a few more holes in our walls.
Or finish the job and reduce
Lambert.
these ruins to rubble.
Been thinking. We gonna swim across the pond?
No, I got a boat moored there. You know, for fishing.
Wow. Never took you for the fishing type.
I use bombs. I drop them in and then scoop up whatever floats to the surface.
That makes sense.
¿Qué? A ver. Hermano. Vale.
Nice shot.
That's
Oh, well, color me impressed. Where'd you learn them tricks?
Hombre.
It's an art. Learned it from this old master down in Zerrikania.
Yeah. Save that tale for your next sorceress.
Para la siguiente hechicera.
Tell me about Vesemir. Things any better between you?
Seems so. Old man's dropped the moralizing, and I try not to piss him off too often.
Mm-hmm. Working out well?
Moderately. Castle's pretty big. Easy to stay out of each other's way. Damn it. Moored it right here, I swear.
Line must have come loose.
Really? Here I thought the boat untied itself to go for a jaunt on its own. Damn it. In this fog, we'll never...
There a storm before I arrived?
Let me think. Yeah, 5 days passed.
Wind must have grabbed the sail, tugged the boat off its mooring. Boat drifted into the bushes.
Nada. Encuentra la barca. Joder. Joder. Tío. ¿Pero por qué? Cojón.
Water hag.
Great.
¿Dónde?
Last thing we need.
Ya lo llevo todo.
Come
Cojón.
All right. Cave entrance is just opposite, see it? Gotta sail across the pond, go through the cave, climb Troll's Head, and we're there.
Doesn't seem like such an ordeal now, does it?
No. Still gives me the shivers, though. You know only 2 boys returned from my group?
You were the ones who ran into old Spear Tip in the caverns, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sube a la barca.
Let's go. Jump in the boat.
All right. I'm taking the tiller, though.
Because?
'Cause it's my boat, not up for discussion.
Ah, vale.
Geralt?
Make this boat yourself?
Yeah. Something you don't like about it?
Besides the water up to our ankles? Nothing.
Whining. It'll make it across the lake.
Provided we don't smash into something first. I barely see the tip of my nose. Fog's thick as curdled milk.
Never took you for a poet.
Oh, but I am one. Want to hear a limerick?
Sure.
Lambert, what a prick.
Not bad.
Llevan súper bien. Ahí, ya coge el ritmo.
Fall off a bit. Sails fluttering.
Don't teach your grandma to suck eggs. Right, almost there. Ready for the caverns?
Almost. Before we go inside,
Ugh, drink a dose of cat, I know. Any more words of wisdom, like step softly or you'll wake old Spear Tip?
Él es más quisquilloso que Jane.
sheesh, you're pricklier than Yen.
Ugh, don't fall in love with me. Let's go.
Hear that? Sounds like a kid.
You know this valley's uninhabited except for us. It's gotta be an illusion.
What if it's not?
Whatever you want to do.
Por si
We'll
acaso.
investigate, just in case.
You know, Vesemir's right. You do poke the damn hive, almost always. Fine. Let's go.
Por si acaso.
It's all right. You're safe now.
Es una ilusión.
Fine. Consider yourself vindicated. You were right.
Well, well, what do you know?
We can talk about that later. Got the foglets to take care of now.
Yeah.
Show me what you got.
Tú. ¡No! Durísima el bicho ese. Que estoy golpe fuerte. Ya está.
An illusion. Who would have thunk?
You're not gonna let this drop anytime soon, are you?
No, I will not. In fact, whole world should hear about the time the famed Geralt of Rivia was duped like a child.
Uf, no me cae
Think
muy
we
bien
ought to
este
get
personaje.
Dandelion to write a ballad about it. How's that sound?
When someone's life might be threatened, I'd rather be safe than sorry. Enough said.
Of course, the noble white wolf never abandons a man in need. He's more saint than
Pero
witcher.
los brujos resuelven
Changing
problemas.
subjects. Did I see right? Was that boy?
Yeah, one of ours. Must have drowned during his trial. Foglets remembered his voice and appearance.
Charming. Let's get out of here.
Needn't ask me twice. In fact, I didn't even want to come here.
Lambert, enough.
Venga. Coño, ¿qué hay aquí?
Shit. Too damn high.
Not if I give you a boost. Remember? Part of the trials.
A witcher is a lone hunter.
But even a lone hunter can use a helping hand sometimes. Vesemir.
Ready? Oh, you fat fuck.
Puto gordo, pero si estoy mamadísimo.
1, 2, 3. You're no feather either. Come on, let's go.
Wall looks a little shaky.
Mind not stomping like that.
Relax. I slipped. Ah!
What?
Something fell in my eye. Splinter, I think.
Una
Hope
tía
it
de los
wasn't from a
cojones.
broken mirror. That'd make you even nastier.
Ha ha. Ugh. Place reeks of mold.
What did you expect? Scent of violets?
Ah, so soft and sweet, just sleep in there. Makes you want to make this moment last forever.
Es que... ¿Qué es esto,
The
coño?
element of surprise.
Couldn't care less. I'm up for the
Tía. Tenía que comprobar qué era eso. Pues pega mucho. Wow. No. No veo. Cabrón. Oh, Pues yo los
Just
quiero
lost
matar.
the element of surprise.
Couldn't care less. I'm up for the challenge.
¿Qué dices? No lo puedo esquivar. Ya está. Hombre, hay que matarlo.
You gonna live?
Probably.
Let's get out of here.
Wait. That's for Voltaire, you whore son.
¿Listo?
You finished?
Let's move. Oh, good to be back above ground.
Mm-hmm. Still trouble ahead.
You mean the trolls? They're in for trouble, not us.
Don't know who you're trying to impress. Tough guy stuff's just not working on me.
Look who's talking. Vesemir told me about that job you did for those Nilfgaardians in Velen. What? What are you doing?
Killing monsters.
Good one.
Just came out that way. Come on.
Ve al círculo de los elementos.
Ha! See him shit and run as soon as he saw us?
Never known a troll to do that.
Ah, no, huye.
Witches is to walk no more. Stops. East Mountain, Trolley Mountain. Troll Mountain. Oh. Hi! This Troll Mountain.
You talk to these idiots.
Stay calm. We just want to get to the circle.
Witches is thing one say, thing two do, thing three do, sometime.
Enough! Out of my way, dimwits, or I'll grind you to gravel. Understand?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They understood all right. Congrats.
Run for the cave! Before they stone us to death!
Ah.
We walk throws. News goes no far more.
No son feos, los troles.
Witches is understand it?
We understand it, but we still gotta get to the Circle of Elements.
Listen, but we trolls come no to Witches castle. Locks not there. Let him rock.
You enjoying this little chat? Cause, it's not getting us anywhere.
Déjame hablar, coño.
I'm talking. Fact is, you know as much about negotiating as they do about grammar. We're not here to hurt you. We don't want to touch your rocks. Just let us pass.
Try rock throw. Witcher see strike no back. Just talky. Witcher, good? Only you. Witcher says monster kills. Trolls monsters. Yes, true is. No face make. We do go this. Use sharp backups leave here. Use pass.
Porras afiladas.
We smash.
Ahí está.
All right. We'll leave our swords here. Pick them up on the way back.
We want them know. Lick metal. Mouth stings.
You nuts?
Shut up and follow my lead.
Está.
I think you might have missed your calling. If I remember Pappy Vesemir's lessons correctly, Witchers kill monsters.
A ver, si se lo merecen. Esos pobres no han hecho nada malo.
Well, we made it.
No denying that. Damn. Beautiful view.
Disfruta de ello más tarde.
We can soak it in later.
Of course, duty before pleasure.
Remember how this circle works? Been a while since I activated my medallion here.
It's fine, old man. No need to make excuses. Light the torches and place the phylactery on the altar. I'll handle the rest.
Ahí lo apago.
How'd it go? Water, then
Ah, yo lo
earth,
echo todo.
then air?
Ah, vale. En verdad hacía algo así. A ver. Ole.
All right. Phylactery's in place.
Then all we gotta do is wait. The container will absorb the power of the elements while we catch a breather. So, how'd you deal with the trolls when you passed the trial of the medallion?
Let me think. Oh yeah. Used Axie, but I only had to get past one troll. Other two were busy.
Yeah, useful sign, Axie. Saved my life a short while ago.
Útil y peligroso.
Yeah, Axie's useful and dangerous.
What makes you say that?
It tempts you to overuse it. Force a merchant to reduce his price, make an arrogant noble drink from the gutter. Teach someone to show you respect. Can become hard to resist.
I don't. Life's too short.
Tell me, you always been such a cynical bastard?
No. I was adorable before Vesemir brought me to Kaer Morhen.
¿Tanto odio ser un brujo?
Think it's that bad being a witcher?
Guess I could have been someone worse. Just a shame I had no choice.
It was our destiny.
Destiny?
Destiny.
Let me tell you about destiny. My dad was a drunk. He'd knock a few back, then beat me and Mom bloody. We prayed for his death every night. One day our prayers were almost answered. Dad lost his way coming home from the tavern, walked smack into a nest of neckers. But some witcher saved him. Know what he wanted in return?
Dinero.
Give me the first thing you see when you get home. My life. For the life of that prick?
Huh?
I say fuck that kind of destiny.
Joder, historia dura.
Didn't know. I'm sorry.
Next time you wonder why I'm so bitter, well, there's your answer. All right. We've griped enough. Let's get out of here.
Need to get our swords. Witcher with no swords like a man without an arm.
Sure thing, brother.
Witches is his sharp back club takes, and home goes.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry. I don't need convincing. Come on, Geralt, let's go.
Venga,
Right. Let's get back.
After you, sir.
trae todo el camino de vuelta. Tiene una cinemática, volvamos, ¿no? Sí, sí, claro. No tendría mucho sentido. Sebo busca el rastro de Esker cerca de la entrada.
Must be Eskel's prints. No one else has left the keep recently.
Como que va por detrás. Dejado por el caballo de Esker. Esker será otro brujo. Aquí se pierde. ¿Por qué? ¿Dónde está? Vale. El rastro en verdad está quedando atrás, pero...
That's his horse. What's its name? Scorpion?
Escorpión.
Beautiful animal.
Escorpión.
Eskel made camp here. Looks like he planned to stay outside a while.
Se te para... Oh.
Footprints. And hoofprints. A goat. Interesting.
Interesting.
Rocks. Tracks end here. Great. Could try to follow my nose. Can't smell Eskel, but there is a road. Just gotta find a sample of its scent.
Busca más huellas por Esker. Aquí están. Me deja examinar, tío.
Bits of bark. Looks like Eskel's goat rubbed against this tree. A clump of goat hair. Ugh, the stench.
Mira, mira, mira. Ok. aquí.
Eskel's tracks. The nose knows.
Cabra.
Didn't tie itself to this stake.
Qué lástima.
Supposed to be forktail bait. Guess it works for witchers as well.
As for forktails, bait them thusly. Pound a stake in the soil, bind a goat to it, then hide ye in near to shrubbery post haste.
Brother Adalbert's Bestiary, page 82. See your memories back in full, and sharp as ever in spite of your years.
You're as old as I am, wise guy. Don't let the gray hair fool you.
Good to finally see you again.
Ay, este me cae mejor. ¿Y te tiene ocupado?
Yen's keeping you pretty busy, huh?
Started shouting out orders with just 1 foot out of the teleport. I tried to get a word in edgewise, to which she said...
One should not interrupt a lady.
Me cago.
Exactly. Times like these, I'm glad this ugly mug of mine keeps the women away.
No es tan feo.
Come on, you're a handsome guy in your own way.
Geralt, please. Cut the crap. Shh. Hear that? Incoming.
¿El qué? Coño, un
There it
grifo.
is.
I see it.
Ah, no, un coli.
Bad day to leave its nest.
¿Cómo se llama? Coliéndido.
Big bastard!
But we can handle this.
Espérate. Ah, creo que me da espalda.
It's taking off! Hit the wing!
No, no. ¿Cuál espada se me ha roto? La su. O sea, esta. Sigue el rastro de sangre, pero si se ha ido para arriba, ¿por qué no te...? Madre mía.
Bleeding heavily.
From an artery. Blood's light colored. Can't fly much further.
Not scared to leave the horse down below? Forktail could decide to have at him.
Scorpion's a warhorse. A purebred Kedwenny. He'll be fine. Have I told you how I got him?
Madre mía,
No,
este
don't
no
think
conoce
so.
sardinilla.
Saved this lost night once. You know, woods, dark, wolves, the standard. Told him, give me...
Landed here.
Not very gracefully. Look at the tracks. We broke its wing, I think. The old hen, she cackled. She cackled on the fence. The old hen, she cackled.
Fled to its lair, looks like.
Good. Means it's done fleeing. Gonna make a stand.
Ahí. Pero... Vamos a ver. Ahí. Encuentra y mata al colinedito. Colin herido muerto.
All right, let's collect the spinal fluid and get out of here. Cut into its back, just below the skull.
Me interesa.
Didn't tell you why she wants this?
Mean you don't know? And that, doesn't bug you?
No, confío en ella.
No, it doesn't. I trust her.
And they say people learn from their mistakes.
What was that?
Nothing.
Este...
Something about Yen bothering you? Come on, grow a pair. Give it to me straight.
You grow a pair and admit she tricked you more than a few
A ver,
times.
creo que...
That was then.
Hablar de engañar no es...
Fine, never mind. Let's go. Yes, Wolf? Hey, what do you say to a little race? Maybe see who's faster, Roach or
Un
Scorpion.
besardinilla,
And
evidentemente.
who's the better rider.
Con mucho gusto.
Not really a challenge, because I could beat you riding a lame sow. But why not?
You're a lame sow yourself. First to Care Moorhen wins!
Estoy a 500, Se me va a... Bueno, se debería estar entrenando. Que las carreras, el vigor baja de una manera tremenda. Voy a alcanzar. Suficiente. Me da el vigor, no sé si me da, . 44. ¡Fua!
Slow now. Finally. Took you a while.
Saddle kept sliding.
Not a crappy show dancer out there who doesn't blame her shoes.
You're a fucking show dancer. But one who's damn good on horseback. Didn't wager anything, but can't help thinking you deserve a prize.
No me hace falta nada.
Come on. Not gonna take anything from you. Buy me around sometime and we'll call it good.
Done deal.
Me cae bien, este brujo sí me cae bien. Y ya solo nos queda hablar con la hermosa Jennifer. Me siento, pues creo, casi nivel 20. Mira, aquí por reparar, creo. Ah, no. Estaba hablando al bicho. El dinero tengo. Sí, sí, sí. ¿Y por qué no llevo esta? ¿Por qué estaba llevando esta de mierda? Sí, tonto. Mi espada roja está guapísima. En fin. A ver, no puede ser más roto la otra, ¿no? Claro. ¡Qué susto, coño! Madre mía. No lo esperaba, cojones.
Damned
You decide to blow us up?
Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests, especially dull ones.
Bueno, tranquila, Mira, yo diría esto.
Need to blow off steam? Go ahead, just not on me. Find some other target. I don't know, throw another bed off the balcony.
Ha ha ha. So it's to be dull jokes after all.
Rather have a serious conversation? We can do that if you prefer. So upset about Triss you gotta take it out on the furniture?
Would you prefer I take it out some other way? Know what? We should end this discussion before I say something I'll regret.
No, venga, dime.
But I'd love to hear what you have to say.
Is that so? Very well then. Listen, you shagged my friend.
No, lo sabe.
I cannot know what your witch's code says on the matter, but ordinary folk would consider it obscene, base, vile.
Lo sabe.
Try not to think about it. That stupid bed was making it difficult. That's that.
Ah, pero esto fue antes del que yo he hecho. Podemos pedir perdón.
That was a mistake.
I'm glad you realize it. A mistake engaged in regularly for more than a year.
Un error que caíste de forma regular durante más de un año. Adoro el juego, tío.
I'm glad. Very well. On to more pressing matters. We've a great deal of work to do.
¿Te importaría contarnos qué?
The guys, well, they're not exactly happy with you.
Why is that?
Because you aren't willing to say what you're planning. You're treating them like pages, not including them. Us, actually, because I feel that way too.
I shall explain everything when the time is right. First, we must finish our preparations.
No confías, digo yo.
You got trust issues with us?
No. Actually, I fear you don't trust me. So I'd rather keep certain things secret, for the time being.
Pretty tortured logic.
It may seem that way now, but you'll understand in time.
¿Qué hago?
Fine. What do I do?
Firstly, help Eskel and Lambert.
Ya lo he
One was
hecho.
supposed to get me forktail spinal fluid. The other was to fortify the phylactery with elemental power. I've yet to see anything from either of them.
Taken care of.
Is that so? My, the initiative. That leaves one other trifle to resolve. As you saw, my megascope's acting up, in rather spectacular fashion. I'm certain there's an energy source nearby, generating disturbances, making the crystals malfunction. We must find it and neutralize it. Quickly, I must contact someone. It's urgent.
¿Con quién
Who
planeas?
you plan to contact? Or is that a secret too?
First off, stop pouting. Second, no, it's no secret. Ida Emian, remember her?
How could I forget? Member of the Lodge, Elven Sage.
Exactly, a sage. As the name suggests, she should know a great deal. I'd like to ask her for advice about Uma. Satisfied?
Your sorceress friends, the sage and not so sage, they've let me down before. But if we gotta, we gotta.
If only you'd been this cautious with all of them. But no matter. Thank you for your permission.
¿Qué tengo que hacer?
All right. How do I find the source?
Use this Potestaquizator.
Potestiquidor.
Potestaquizator? Sounds fancy. Complicated.
Yet it's ever so simple. Grasp it firmly, move it around, and the louder it squeals, the closer you are. Spare me your juvenile wit, please. Well, what are you waiting for?
Ok. Tengo aquí un potestaquidor. Flipa. Potestaquidor. Vale. Qué guapa eres, hija.
Geralt,
Uy, me interesa este diálogo.
Can we talk?
why? So you can ask me if we can remain friends despite all.
No, I mean...
Come now, Geralt. I know you well enough to know exactly what's going on with
No
you.
está pasando nada, hombre.
Now, I cannot say I'm not tempted to, intervene, but I believe I'll let it lie this time. How about that? You came here to fumble your way through an explanation, yet instead of enjoying the show, I went and did your job for you.
Seems so.
But now, enough of this maudlin business. We've something to do, remember?
No, vale. Pues nada.
Thanks, Yen. See you later.
Vamos a poner el potastequidor en su sitio. Tío, no puedo saltar, coño. Me he quitado un cacho de vida. Está muy guay, el castillo este de los brujos. Me gusta. Ah.
Signal's growing stronger.
So, Yennefer found a volunteer to walk around with that chirping stick after all.
Creo que es el Uma este, ¿no?
Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot. Can we talk?
Estoy buscando a Siri.
I'm looking for Ciri. Ashen hair, scar on her cheek. Seen her?
¿Cómo puedo ayudarte?
How can I help you?
Solo sabe decir su nombre. Cuídate. No, pues no.
So long.
Pues no es el bicho.
Getting warmer.
Ah, no, esto no es.
Warmer. Hot.
¿Está aquí, no?
Hold this. No reaction to Dimeridium.
¿No es esto? No entiendo.
Look. Like that. Pretty, isn't
Por
it?
aquí no se enciende.
Interesting. Not afraid of silver. Look at the fire.
No sé.
Guilt is functioning.
Usar, miende.
Mounted
there you
witchering
are.
just never took off. Mounted witchering just never took off.
¿Qué? Con el potes.
Disturbance is coming from there. What's in these crates?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert made them.
No wonder the megascope doesn't work. All right, gotta get him out of here.
I can do that. Rather you not make a mess of my shelves. Just keep an eye on Uma.
Yes, Uncle Vesemir. How goes it? Vesemir's not working you too hard, I hope. Thought so.
All done. You can go. Now, let's check your conditioned reflexes.
Dile a Jennifer que has acabado con el origen de las alteraciones mágicas. A ver, Jennifer lo habrá notado, digo yo. Una hechicera de categoría. Entonces Tris es amiga de Jennifer. No, eso no hay que hacerlo nunca. Eso está feísimo. Lo que hemos hecho. Y durante más de un año. Y ahora ha recaído.
Thank you. Seems to be working now. What was it?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert left them by the beds.
I suppose he had no idea they could interfere with my megascope?
Yo creo que este no sabe nada.
Lambert's not exactly an expert on megascopes, so...
Please. Lambert is mean, not stupid. Enough. Ready for this conversation?
Sure you want me here? Members of the Lodge don't let just anyone in on their secrets, or so I've heard.
Consider it a token of our trust. Now let's begin. And Geralt, behave, please.
Didn't you just say you trust me?
Stop twisting my words.
Kednel Yennefer at Vengerberg.
What?
Gwynblade.
¿Qué?
Kedmil and Severn.
Why have you summoned me?
We've come up against a curse. One we must lift. It was uttered in a dialect of Elder speech unfamiliar to me.
I see. The words of the curse?
Vafel Elaine.
Pues solo me escucho una vez.
Gledev Dawn Ebtenid, Bondro Isne Yahus.
Take it you've heard the words before.
Yes, in legends, of the kind that do not end happily.
Can you help us with the curse?
To a degree, Agnes de Glanville's incantation, combined with Elder's triangle, inverted, of course, they are your only possible recourse. But I cannot guarantee that even they will suffice.
Thank you, Severn. Vafel.
That does not conclude our conversation.
¿Cuál es el problema?
What is it?
The time of the white frost and white light is nigh.
And the world will perish amidst ice. I know Ithleen's prophecy.
I don't doubt you know it, but do you understand it? The Elder Blood can initiate the final age, the time of the end, or stop it. Remember this, Gwynblade, for you will be the one to determine if the seed bursts into flames.
Yo no lo comprendía.
Any idea what she was talking about?
Ciri, of course.
Ah.
Wish everyone would just leave her the hell alone.
Coño, todo el mundo la busca, cojones.
All in all, interesting conversation. What now?
What now?
All is ready. We should gather the others and begin.
A ver, yo quiero que si le quitamos la maldición a este hombre. Nivel 20, ojo.
Listen,
Solo tengo
everyone.
puntos.
All is in place. We may begin. Lambert, prepare the apparatuses. Escort, go.
Last I heard, my dear, I give the orders around here, not you.
I believe we made an agreement to seek to cure Uma my way.
I said we would help you, that's it. I don't know what you want to do with them, you haven't deigned to inform us, but it's not safe, is it? Just as I thought. Which is why I think we should first try another, less invasive method.
¿Hay otro método?
What's this method?
Derives from folk traditions. I've used it many times. In 1211, to lift the curse that
En
held
1211.
Hovis, for instance.
¿En qué año está
Now
ocurriendo el
take
juego?
Uma into the mountains.
What then? Will you howl at the moon together?
A bit of respect. You're not talking to Geralt.
No, we will not howl at the moon. I'll lay him down on a gravestone. Come midnight, I'll give him tea made of hemlock harvested from... But I don't see that I need to explain this to you.
In my opinion...
I know your opinion, But I'm not asking anyone's permission. I'm saying what will happen. I'll be back at dawn with Uma or whoever hides inside it.
Vesemir se ha convertido en un viejo gruñón.
Vesemir's gotten a bit grumpy in his old age.
That was nothing. Should have been here last winter when Lambert tried to convince him we ought to abandon Kaer Morhen for good.
What good's this old ruin anyway? Moldy walls, leaky roof, and it's one big fucking ice cube in the winter.
Vesemir didn't say a word. Stood, grabbed his sword, and slammed the door on his way out. Didn't come back for a month.
So, got the evening off. What do we do with it?
Vesemir mentioned some roof beams in the tower need replacing. Maybe we could see to that. Or
no es un
we
plan
could
muy
have a
divertido.
drink.
Sounds a lot better than the beams.
Wouldn't mind a shot myself, or two.
Nothing I can do. Been outvoted. Let's go. Yen, we don't have glasses. You alright drinking from a mug?
I'd drink from an old boot tonight.
Una tipa dura.
Perhaps instead of getting crocked in deep glum, we could do some catching up.
A ver, la verdad es que me da igual. Bueno, yo...
Eventful times for me recently. Kings, dragons, conspiracies, and then I found Yen.
We're thrilled for you. But why don't you tell us about Uma instead?
Long story. I was on Ciri's trail. Went to Velen, Skellige, Novigrad, where Dandelion needed saving again.
He got caught plowing somebody he shouldn't have been.
Right. Speaking of old friends Novigrad and plowing, how's Triss?
Uy, me ha preguntado, hijo de puta. Espérate. Vamos a cambiar de
We were
tema.
talking about Uma, weren't we?
The night is young. Got time to talk about everything.
Lambert, not funny.
Fine. Conversation turned serious? Let's talk. Yen, what do you plan to do with Uma?
I said I'd tell you tomorrow.
So tell us now. It's after midnight.
I'll subject him to the trial of grasses, but only...
Vale.
You'll fucking what?
Vigila tu... Nosotros siempre defendemos a Jennifer.
Did you hear what?
Not gonna ask you again.
Sorry. Looking to turn him into a witcher?
Of course not. As I was about to say, I'll only apply the first half of the trial, because...
Because you want to watch him suffer?
Stop interrupting, or I will watch you suffer. To restore Uma's former appearance, we must first... How do I explain it? Imagine a lump of clay. In order to shape it, you must first moisten it, or it will crumble. The trial's initial part does just that. It opens the body to change, so to speak. Only then can the mutagens produce a witcher.
Me interesa esto.
What are the chances Uma will survive?
Not great, but we've no choice.
Unless Vesemir can do the trick with his hemlock.
Might be surprised. Old man knows his stuff.
It'll be the first trial in years, decades.
I knew you'd be wary.
Wary? That's not the problem. Those secrets have been forgotten, and that's how they should stay.
I'd be the last to suggest you start producing hordes of witches.
You hardly need to. See, till now we had a great excuse not to take in apprentices. Seems we'll need to talk it over.
Maybe later. Who's up for another round?
Oh, I am. But we're all out of stuff to chew on. Geralt, mind raiding the kitchen?
Not at all.
Gentlemen, pleasure drinking with you. Lambert especially. But the hour is late. Don't stay up long. Tomorrow's an important day.
Didn't listen, did he?
They never do.
What are you talking about?
Samavilla contract Eskel got a while back. Good story.
Finish it in a minute. First, some more fuel.
Ooh, now that's a kick in the liver. What is it?
Menuda patada
The
liga.
gauntlet. Equal parts spirit and white gull. What's that look about? Yen's gone to bed. Time for some serious drinking.
Damn straight. Pour us another. Bottoms up.
No, vamos a emborracharnos. Divirtámonos un poco. ¿Cómo?
So, what's this about a Samavilla?
Snared this peasant in her dance. Instead of being happy, he escaped with his life. Yokel fell head over heels in love. Wanted me to trap her. Turned him down. So he tried it on his own with a fishing net.
Más intenta de
Bet you
nuevo.
they're still dancing a mazurka in some fallow field.
Great story. With a moral, too.
Really? What's that?
Stay away from dangerous women.
No.
All right, change the subject.
Because you refuse to admit I'm right?
Evidentemente, Jennifer eres mía.
Stop being a smartass. Poor.
Colder and up a nice giant's ass in here. Gentlemen, I shall return.
Tengo que serenar al dragón.
Gotta go drink dragon.
Para mí no hace frío aquí dentro.
Gotta say, I'm pretty warm.
He's always been a wuss about the cold. Remember winter 15 years ago when the snow stayed around until Bellatane?
Mm-hmm. Lambert sat by the fire, wrapped in a blanket. Cussed copiously every time it started to snow.
Hello, youngins. Got your own little carnival going, eh? Alcohol, my good man, is a witcher's worst enemy.
Where did you dig up that bonnet?
Vesemir's trunk. The height of fashion in 1112.
Old man probably put it on when he went courting.
Or in the jargon of the time, wooing the damsels.
Men, a witcher's life is not all cards and liquor. It is toil. It is labor. No gurgling babes to wean for us. Nay, not for us.
All right. One Vesemir's enough. Take that off before you get it dirty. And pour.
Oh, I'll pour, Eskel. I'll pour. To the brim. Because without vodka, you're as stiff as a bookkeeper in a body cast.
Divirtámonos un poco.
Come on, let's have some fun.
Are we boring you?
No, it's just kinda...
Slow. Pretty boy's right. Listen, there's this game student from Oxenford taught me.
Hmm?
Someone starts by saying, I've never, and finishing the sentence however they want.
Van a
Who's ever
jugar
done
yo
that
nunca.
thing downs a shot. Then it's the next guy's turn.
Sounds great. You start.
I've never slept with a succubus.
¿Qué coño es una sucubo?
How about that? Eskel. Still waters run deep.
I'm a sucker for women with horns. Right, my turn. I've never, after a bender, woken up wearing nothing but my knickers.
Bellera tiene pinta de que sí.
Geralt? Lambert it's a lost cause, but you? What would Papa Vesemir say?
I think Papa Vesemir would have drank that round too.
All right, Geralt, your turn. I've never...
He tomado Fistage. He saltado por la ventana de una amante.
Jumped out a lover's window.
That's so. Must have been one tough character whose wife you were plowing.
That wasn't it. He was a friend. Didn't want to hurt his feelings.
Yeah. You're a true
Dice
friend.
que...
Thanks. Ben, let's end on that. Or else I'll never be able to look you in the eyes again.
Vodka. Vodka's gone. Who's gonna go get some more?
Already went to get food.
All right, I'll do it. Kitchen. It's that way, right?
Lambert. Listen, you got a problem with me?
Me? What? Why would you say that?
Well, just seems that way. You know, you're a little like my little brother. Dumb and annoying, but a brother.
Geralt, damn it, you're gonna make me cry. Come here.
No, Rangera.
Damn. Broke.
Good thing it was empty. Huh. Where's Eskel? Should have been back by now. We ought to look around.
This is a job for Vesemir.
Not again. Take that hat off.
Where's that whippersnapper wandered off to? He could be beleaguered, I wager. Come, men, to the rescue.
Hostia, la tajada, tú. Vale, pues olvídate por aquí. Porque la tajada está siendo legendaria. Así que guardamos. Y hasta aquí